Happy New Year. We are 6-6. We're back to 500. Played a very good Tarleton State team. I am very proud of our group. One of the things I talked to my team about was making a statement. It's about statements with UTA. I think when you look at our record, what we had prior to this, a lot of teams looked at it and say, hey, we're just not where everybody needs to be. But if you know the history, you did your research, one of the things I do every year is try to challenge our team to be prepared for these moments. And I thought our kids were locked in. They play with intensity on both ends, and that's what I expect from this group. But like I said, I thought Tarleton gave us a game throughout. They were very resilient, but I felt like our kids from top to bottom really set the tone for the rest of the game.
Corey, you had 18 points in the first half. You finished with 29 in your first WAC conference game. How does this game set the tone for what you want to achieve in conference play?
Honestly, I think it's just about being locked in. Coach came in and practiced yesterday. She listened to some WAC people talk about, how they felt like we were streaky. And honestly, as a leader on this team, I took that personally. I know I go, me and Avery, as we go, the team goes, and I didn't like that. So we came out here, wanted to make a statement the first game. Honestly, it felt like a tornado out there. We had them shook from the first quarter, so we just kept pushing. We stayed in front the entire game and came out with the W.
And Coach, following the run there by Tarleton, the team responded with 3 shots made. I believe Avery had 2 of those. And just what were your thoughts when you saw the team respond in that time?
I wasn't concerned about it. We went to the players we felt like we needed to put the ball in their hands, and I thought that Avery responded to that, took the initiative to be able to knock down shots. I thought she had some critical shots for us. Coy started off for us, and I thought Avery, they did a good job of tag teaming that. They're going to have to start to take a lot more of those shots, and they did that. So not overly concerned about it because I have the respect and I have the confidence in them. Those are things we talk about in practice every day. They got to understand that when the ball comes to them, they got to be able to take shots and they got to shoot the ball with confidence. And so I thought both of them did a good job of that tonight.
Coach, going against a team like Tarleton, who was only allowed 55 points per game to their opponents, were you expecting more of a low-scoring game, or is this kind of how you?
Well, we knew, they were very good in the half court defensively, and so make or miss, one of the things I was preaching to our players was to be able to push the ball and get it out. And we got stops. We limited them early on to 1 shot. We defended very well. We're in the stance, and I thought that was critical for us to get up to 16-point lead, and that was big for us. And so they're very good defensively, but I thought we also got them in foul trouble early on with some players, and I thought that had to change some of the things that Coach Brock had to do with the team. But they're still a very good defensive team. They did some really good things. Like they slowed us down with their zone and got us kind of rattled. But I thought our kids, like I said, responded to that.
And Avery, this is another intense style game. Getting started in conference play, you finished with 39 minutes. Do you feel like you and the team really thrive in these type of environments? Just what was your perspective from on the court?
Yeah, I didn't know I played 39 minutes, but yeah, that's what conference is about. Conference is about high minutes. Me being a 5th year, there's a lot of leadership, a lot of trust, as Coy says. You know what I'm saying? So whatever me and Coy and the whole team need to do to get the win is fine. I don't think there was a period of time where we lost our head. We were pretty consistent all game. So yeah, we just have to stack more wins together as conference goes along.
Coach, outside of Rosenboro, how pleased are you with limiting the Texans to just 1 other score in double figures and then just no other rebounders in double figures?
I mean, it's huge, right? You look at, again, Faith Acker, who's probably been whether they're bigger players that have been able to play a lot for them, Bikovich as well too. But like I said, I thought our kids responded. Rosenboro is going to be very good in this league. She's a high-octane kid, and I thought she did a good job of getting downhill. But that happens, but I thought our kids responded to be able to lock down on everybody else and not let anybody else get off. So, being able to hold her, everybody else kind of their under average is big for us. All right, thank you.
Thank you. Thank y'all. Happy New Year.